What is up, y'all? We're having another with Espo. I'm still Espo. That was a weird start. I don't know. Talking English, not great. It's Sipping Saturday or Sunday. Maybe you're getting this a day late. Who knows? We're going back to our roots a little bit. We're making some cocktails. It's going to be delicious. We've got a classic cocktail called the Sidecar that we're going to try out. I'm going to throw some shit around, make some noise, because that sounds like a great idea. Oh! We're not going to restart, though, because that'd be silly. We're making a Sidecar. It's a classic cocktail. It's a cognac-based cocktail, which we have some. Nope, not there. Where do we have it? Oh, thanks, Magda. We've got it over here. Some cheapest I could find cognac, because that's how we do things sometimes. It's shake and drink. It's served in a coupe glass, which, again, don't have any coupe glasses, because why would I? We're going to use a martini glass. Delightful. So we've got our martini glass. I've already rimmed it with sugar and lemon. As you can guess, there might be some lemon juice in this drink. We're doing things a little bit ahead of schedule. So here we are. The Sidecar. Start off with some ice in a shaker. We'll go the big side first. Why not? Keep with tradition. We need... What do we need? We need 1.5 ounces of cognac. Not all brandy is cognac, but all cognac is brandy. I think that's how it works out, right? So, 1.5 ounces. Pop that in. In you go. Try not to make too much of a mess. Pop that back on. Maggie, you can hold that again. Thank you, darling. Next up, some orange liqueur. What do we have? We've got some triple sec. We've got some Grand Marnier too, but it's buried. We're not going to go hunting. We need 3/4 ounce. That is, hey, 3/4. Perfect. Look at me starting off the right way. 3/4 ounce of triple sec, orange liqueur of your choice. This is the one I happen to have. Ran out of the stuff from Mans. Do love that one a lot. Tastes like orange Tic Tacs. Always a good selling feature for me. Make sure that's still on. Yeah, it's still on. Look at that go. Next up, 3/4 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. We have both of those things. Something to squeeze with, and a lemon. Perfect. In you go. Off to the side you go. Okay, big thing goes in the little. Shake. And we'll shake that until we get some nice frost on here. Get it nice and chilled. Now the Sidecar was thought to be... Oh, there's two schools of thought on it. First one, I believe, is World War I era. A French bartender and an English bartender were having a competition to see who could make the best drink for a soldier who pulled up in a Sidecar. It was called that. I think that might be a touch anachronistic. The other option is it's supposed to be the last little shot that's left over in your cocktail mixer. And you serve the Sidecar with the cocktail, and it's a fun little treat. There we go. There's our cocktail. I'm just going to try it out here because it makes a lot of sense. Delicious. Let's try it out here. Smells wonderful. Oh, we're supposed to garnish that, of course. Why wouldn't we? We're supposed to garnish it with an orange twist. I don't have any fresh oranges. That's ginger. I do have some dehydrated oranges. I don't know why I said it all weird. Dehydrated oranges. We're going to use that. Pop it right on top because it looks pretty. That looks actually really pretty. I'm fairly impressed with this one. Let's take a little drink and see how we go. That's wonderful. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's sour. It's essentially a whiskey sour without the whiskey. It's got cognac instead. That's delightful. Nice and light. A little too tart. I probably could have gone a little bit more sugar on that one. That's not bad. There is no sugar in that. It's just orange liqueur. That makes more sense. Oh, with the sugar rim. That's delightful. Wonderful. Loving that. There's our Sidecar. That's the start of this one. It's a double drink kind of day, though. We're going to do two because we're fancy that way. I'll squeeze the rest of this lemon juice out and see how much is left. Eke everything out of there. Because why wouldn't we? Put that down. Got that. We've got another shake and drink. Going to start off with some ice, and it goes really the same way. This one is called a Brandy Crusta, or Crusta. I'm not sure exactly on the pronunciation. I've also pre-prepared the cocktail glass for this one, because it takes a little bit of preparation. You're supposed to cut a lime peel so that it fits in a champagne flute. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. And then crust around the rim and the actual lemon peel itself. Did I say lime peel last time? That was smart. Feeling super smart. So that it forms a crust around the rim, and actually that is your drinking surface through that lemon peel. You get a nice little sugar rim that way, and lemon juice, lemon peel, all delightful things. When I did it, a whole bunch of sugar got in the bottom of this drink, or this glass. So, well, kind of is what it is. We're gonna see how she goes. Also, it's kind of a narrow surface, or entry point. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle trying to strain it in there, but we're gonna see how it goes. Like I said, shake and drink. We've got ice in our shaker. Let's start this sucker off. Starts off more or less the same way. It calls for cognac or brandy, since I have both. We're going to use the cheaper one and just use the brandy. Again, not all brandy is cognac, but all cognac is brandy. So we're going with the namesake of the drink. 1 ounce and 2/3 Oh, this was a silly way to do it. We're going to see how she goes. Another third. There we go. 1 ounce and 2/3 of brandy or cognac, whatever you choose. Feel free. Only 1/4 ounce of triple sec this time. Bottom side, go with 1/4. A little bit too much. That's a nice thing about triple sec. You can kind of drink your mistakes. 1/4 ounce there. Lid goes back on so we don't make any boo-boos. Delicious. 1/4 ounce there. Where are we next? 1/4 ounce of maraschino liqueur. If you don't know what maraschino liqueur is, yeah, you're really going to need to try some. It's not what you think. It's not the liquid that's in maraschino cherries. Very close. Or maraschino. I'm not exactly sure how to go with that one. Yep, we're still good. 1/4 ounce of that. It's, I think it's made from cherry pits, actually. It's very herbal. Smells wonderful. Very, very rich, very deep, very hit you right here. Oh, just absolutely very tasty. I enjoy it a lot. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're getting a little sidetracked. We also need, wrote it down. There it is. 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. See how much I got left in there. We're gonna have to cut a fresh lemon. No problem. Got my lemon cutting knife. Oil out of that last lemon. Give that a good squeeze. Ooh, good spritz from that oil too. What happens when you keep your lemons in the fridge, kids? They get really juicy in the skin. A lot of oil coming out of there. So 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. And the final touch is 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. Should be a rich simple syrup, 2-to-1, which is how I make mine. So good news. I don't really want super sweet drinks or anything, but it stays a little longer in the fridge, I find. Apparently it's supposed to be shelf stable. I don't think it is. But here we have it. And then lastly, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. So this might seem like a little bit of an upgraded sidecar. Big into little. But actually it predates it by about 100 years. This is a cocktail from the 1850s. Might be 1850 exactly, actually. Again, the name comes from the crust around the glass. And a cocktail's been around for, let's see, doing quick math, 175 years. It's got to be pretty good. Big goes back into the little. Oh, that's beautiful color. Wonderful color. Oh, man. Love that for me. Strainer top. There we go. Got our strainer. We've got our champagne flute. We're going to try ever so hard to pour this in without making a mess. That is a beautiful color. Look at that thing. I think a lot of that is from the bitters and the cognac coming together. It looks... Man, it looks like a fuzzy navel. That's crazy. Color's wonderful. Smells like a lot of lemon. I'm not going to lie. It's mostly lemon smell. That might just be the peel. Let's give it a try. Like I was saying, actually, before I give it a try. I should be holding this from the stem. Not supposed to chill it and warm it with your hands, and I've got warm hands. That's what happens. It seems like an upgraded sidecar. The sidecar is actually a simplified version of it. Still delicious. Let's see how this one is. I got a feeling I'm going to like this more just because there's more to it than just lemon. Oh, man. Wow, that's good. Oh, I'm going to make more of these. That's... Oh. Oh, I think Espo's in trouble. I think he's going to be... Yep. I might make more of these tonight. That's... Wow, that's good. The maraschino in there is just enough to kind of set it off. It's not I thought it was going to be really sweet with everything that was in it. The brandy's not overpowering, but it's still there. The triple sec is just a hint of orange. The Ango does work, man. Oh, that's delicious. Wow. Why in the... Wow, that is... Okay, not everyone's got maraschino, and this isn't exactly a cheap bottle. I think this was like a $45 bottle up here anyway. Welcome to Canada. But I've used this in about 4, 5, 6, 12 drinks, and I've used about this much of it. Use nothing in every drink, and it goes a long way. That is a beautiful modifier. Plus, I'm a sucker for a fun bottle. It looks like an old school like Chianti bottle. I like just keeping it on the bar. That's nice. Man, that is delicious. Try this again. Still, it's so simple comparatively. Like this is just lemon juice to me. Now, having tried this, so much more complex. Like way more to it. Again, I'm a sucker for some herbal too, so that's helping. Just way more balanced. Oh my god. The crust itself didn't really work out. Lemon fell into the glass. I don't know if you noticed, but I'll tell on myself a little bit that way. That's fantastic. And yeah, I got some in my beard now. That's cool. Awesome. Go me. Love that for me. That's wonderful. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, either one of these you can make with whiskey or gin, or realistically, if you take this a step further and use lime juice instead of lemon and tequila instead of cognac, it's a margarita. It's pretty much a margarita. It's a daisy styled cocktail. That's nothing new, nothing crazy. Maybe let's fuck with that a little bit. I almost want to put a dash of absinthe in here and see what happens, but I feel like that might be playing with fire. Okay, that goes a long way. That mellows that out a lot. It was way too citrusy. I'd cut back to maybe half an ounce of lemon juice on this if it was me on a regular sidecar, because it's just too much lemon. It's just all lemon, and it really cuts through and kind of overpowers the cognac. This is still... That might be my favorite drink I've made this year. That's wonderful. I was kind of scared to make it because I didn't think I had any brandy. And I didn't want to go buy any. And now I might have to stock up. That's delicious. Highly recommend. Anyway, you're figuring it out. We're sipping. It's sipping Sunday. We're having another with Espo. Espo's having two because here we are. Yeah, I might mess around and throw some absinthe in there and see what happens. I'll do that off camera. We're not going to worry about that right now because we're already 15 minutes in. And I love you too much to do that to you because I'm just that kind of guy. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. It's awesome. I still having fun doing this. Hopefully that comes across on camera. You're having fun watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll talk to y'all later, and cheers.